Hello friends, welcome in online learning session. Myself J.Y. Mote, working as Assistant Professor, Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairy Science, College of Agriculture, Nashik. Today we are going to learn about composition of plant and animal body. The food of the farm animal consists of plant and plant byproduct. So we must know the composition of plant and animal body. The animals depends upon the plant for their existence, and hence the study of animal nutrition must begin with the plant itself. Plants are able to synthesize complex material from simple substances such as carbon dioxide from the air, water, and inorganic element from the soil. Hence, plant and animal contain similar type of chemical substances, but the relative amount of present is variable in percentage. The gross composition of plant and animal body is made up of water, protein, carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, and ash, that is mineral elements. Following are the composition of plant and animal body, that is water, carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, ash, or mineral matter. The chemical composition of plants and their byproduct show much larger differences in composition with animal body because it is affected by the soil composition, then manures, fertilizers, application, then irrigation, seasonal variation, stage of growth, frequency of cutting, variety and strain, etc. First one is water. It is the main component of plant which acts as medium for absorbing the nutrients from the soil for plant growth. As the plants mature, the water content of plant decreases and seeds are formed. The water present in the plant depends on the age or maturity. Green succulent fodder contains 70 to 80% water, while dry fodder contains 10 to 15% and concentrate about 8 to 10% of water. It means it decreases gradually with ages. Then carbohydrates are the principal constituents of the plant. This cellulose, hemicellulose serve as a structural element for the plant body. Carbohydrate constituents 65% of the dry weight of the plant body. The cell wall of the plant cell composed of the cellulose. The starch is the major storage form of carbohydrate in the plant, and plant seeds are rich in the starch as compared to stems and leaves. Then proteins are major nitrogen containing compounds present in plants. It is constituents of active tissues, and hence the leaves are the rich in protein content. Example, leguminous green fodder. The young plant contains more protein while it decreases with maturity. The fat is also higher in leaves as compared to the stem and generally highest in the seed after that maturity. The lipid content of living plant is relatively low. The next one is the mineral. Mineral matter content of plant is highly variable. Legumes are always rich in calcium. The seeds are rich in phosphorus and low in calcium. Likewise. Then composition of animal body. First one is water. Water is the principal constituent of animal body, and over 50% of the body weight consists of the water. Many animal tissues contain 70 to 90% of water in animal body. The animal embryo contains 95% of water, while it reaches up to which decreases in the birth to the 75%. Adult animal body may contain as little as 50 to 60% water. Very fatty animals may contain only 43% water in the body. And next one is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate in the body is less than 1% because it's used for the energy metabolism. Because the carbohydrates are metabolized at every rapid rate for energy production in the body, and this accounts for their small amount. But carbohydrates have very vital role in body physiology. Hence, there is only 1% carbohydrate in the animal body. Glucose and glycogen are main animal body carbohydrate, mainly present in liver, muscle, and blood. Next one is protein, are present in every cell and are known as building blocks of animal body. They are the major constituents of muscle, tendons, and connective tissues. The all of animal cell is composed of proteins. Proteins are the constituents of antibodies, hormones, and enzymes of the animal body. Then fat. Most of the fat is localized in the adipose tissues or fat depots which occur under the skin, around the intestine, ground, and the kidneys and other organs. It also present in the muscle, then bones and elsewhere. Animal body fat content depends upon the level of feeding of the animal. Then next one is mineral. Animal body contains 3 to 5% of mineral matter depending upon factors like age, condition, species, and physiological status of the animal. More than 98% of calcium present in bones and teeth as phosphate and hydroxide. The phosphorus amount of approximately 85% of body supply is found this skeleton. Then iron and copper are the essential constituents of the hemoglobin of the blood. The magnesium is present in the bone. Sulfur occurs as a part of protein molecules. Zinc is the constituent of many enzymes in animal body. Thus, the major difference in the composition of plant and animal body is lighter carbohydrate in the plant. Now, comparative study of animal and plant body composition. In animal body, water is present at embryo state, that is 95%. Then it decreases at birth about 75 to 80%, and at adult stage it decreases up to 40 to 65%. Whereas in plant body, at green stage or green foders contain 80 to 90% water, whereas dry stage 10 to 13% and decreases with the maturity. Then proteins in animal body, structural units of every tissues about 21% in animal body, whereas plant body principal constituents of every tissues or vegetative parts, with the maturity proteins from vegetative part moves to the seeds. Then oil seed and pulses contain more proteins. Carbohydrates in animal body less than only 1% because it utilized for the production of energy, present in the form of glucose and glycogen. In plant body, major component of plant present in the form of sugar, cellulose and hemicellulose, also starch. Fats in animal body varies from 30 to 46% while present in adipose and fat depots. In plant body, leaves richer than stem, oil seed content and higher amount of plant body. In minerals, calcium and phosphorus present in the bones and teeth in animal body. Average 5% mineral matter is present in animal body, while plant body it content varies with the plant species and parts of the plant. Like legumes plants are rich in calcium, leaves are rich in calcium, seeds are rich in phosphorus. Likewise, then vitamins present in every small amount of vitamins in animal body, component of various enzymes. Then in plant body, carotene, a precursor of vitamin A in green fodders, and composition depends upon the species, variety, stage of cutting, soil type, etc. Difference between plant and animal body, that is, in plant body, walls of the cell are composed of carbohydrate material, while in animal body, walls of the body cell are composed of protein substances. In plant body, carbohydrate constituents 3/4 of the dry weight of plant. In animal body, carbohydrate content in animal body is less than 1%. Starch is the major storage of carbohydrate in plant body, whereas the glycogen is the major storage in animal body. Then fat is higher in leaves and seeds in plant body, while fat is located in adipose tissues and fat depots in animal body. then synthesis of all vitamins in the plant body, whereas animal body do not synthesize all vitamins. Chemical composition affected by soil composition, fertilizer application, irrigation, seasonal variation, stage of growth, frequency of cutting, variety and strains in the plant body, while composition is affected by the physiological stage and the species in animal body. This is about composition of plant and animal body. Thank you.